today is like the very beginning of seed starting for onions in my area. My estimated last frost date, I think, is the last week of April. It's either the second week of April or the last week of April. I'll have to double check. I'll let you guys know. Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with Husky. We got snow. The weatherman did not lie, and it legit was about an inch. But look how pretty the trees are. They're all coated in snow. The camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, these trees are gorgeous this morning. The back of my house, which is nothing but woods, was beautiful this morning. Today is Monday. I almost said Wednesday. Monday, January 29th. It is approximately 33 degrees Fahrenheit, just over 0 Celsius for you guys in the Celsius zones. But it is beautiful. I think I might have overdressed. It is beautiful this morning. We are doing our morning walk. Ghost is here, happy as can be. And we're gonna get our morning walk done, and we got a bunch of stuff to do today. Like, I'm feeling good today. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because, sir, we are not going that way. Come on. He tried pulling me into the field right here. We don't walk in the field. But I'm excited because this week officially starts my seed starting week. Granted, I'm only starting one thing, okay? It's onions. Onions, you start early because of the extra long germination rate. And if you guys watch some of my videos, like, I had things coming up a month later after I planted them, or sowed them, I should say. So we gotta go to a few stores today. We have to get the seed starting area ready, and then in a couple days I'll start it. Today is like the very beginning of seed starting for onions in my area. My estimated last frost date, I think, is the last week of April. It's either the second week of April or the last week of April. I'll have to double check. I'll let you guys know. So we're walking. The birds are chirping. Look at those bushes. Those are lilac bushes, I do believe. And there's already been people out walking before us today, and it's only 8:30. Now, granted, my body tried waking me up at 6:30 in the morning, but I rolled over. Rolled over and went back to bed for another half an hour. It's my day off. I deserve to sleep in. Just look at these trees. They're so pretty. See, this is one of the reasons why I love the snow. It makes everything all pretty. Because like that's because that's so wet. That's why there's no snow on it. Those are the drainage systems. We still have a lot of water. As of yesterday, we still had that river flood watch. So, and all of this will melt in a couple days and everything will be all wet and gross again. But for now, we can enjoy the beauty of the snow-covered trees and bushes. Okay, we're gonna take care of our walk. We're gonna get it done because we got stuff to do. And I want to enjoy my walk this morning. So, minimal recording. Right, Ghost? You got a sniff? Yeah, you got a sniff. Don't go in that water, please. It's a lot of water. Yes, I overdressed. I don't know if you can tell, but my skin is a little red because I am so warm. Woo! We hit mud. Ghost. This is why we stay on the pavement. Legit. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's where I slid. And mud. Anyways, but yes, I overdressed. And now it's snowing. So I'm warm and it's snowing. I took the jacket completely off. Normally I just open it, but took it completely off. Now we are not going into their yard. Come on. The problem is where the snow piles were, they're melted in further, and that's what he wants to go sniff. It is snowing right now. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's nice. It feels very good. And I did double check. I was right. Our estimated last frost date is April 30th, so last week of April. And we have a 170-day growing season. So we'll see what we do this year. I'm going to try and do better about harvesting, and I want to try a couple new things. I have a couple new areas to plant, so I'm not wasting space. I got more flowers this year because I want to beautify the garden and bring the pollinators in. So I'm super excited. Well, I was able to clean up my seed area. I wiped down the mats. I took down the old light because I'm getting 2 new lights this year. I got them on sale. And once I get the lights, I can basically get everything finished. But I got to get everything wired with the lights and everything like that. So I'm basically at a stopping point. I got some of this stuff organized. I need to dig everything else out. I'm ready to start seeds. But for now, that's all I'm going to do today. I want to sit on my couch. I went from being in a very good mood to being in a very bad mood. So, and that's what happens this time of year. So I'm going to go relax and take my mind off of everything and not think about anything at all. Yeah. Well, it is the next day. I did exactly what I told you guys I was going to do, and I sat on my couch and I did nothing. This time of year is really hard, as I've told you guys, and I can start off in a great mood, and then just one little thing will just completely flip, and I become depressed and overwhelmed, and that's what happened yesterday. So I stopped, I went and sat down, and I relaxed. I hadn't really relaxed much that entire day because I had gone and run all the errands before that clip where I showed you my seed starting area, and it was just, I got overwhelmed. And this is a problem that I know I have, that I am trying to work through. I set very high standards for myself, and when things don't go as planned, I get overwhelmed, I get frustrated, and I shut down. So I've been trying recently not to get my expectations as high for myself to prevent that from happening. And being that it is the January, February time, it's even harder because I'm going through my seasonal rough patch. So it makes it even harder. Sometimes this time of year, sometimes nothing will set me off. Absolutely nothing. And I'll go from being extremely happy to extremely upset and sad and depressed and overwhelmed. So it's something that I've dealt with most of my life, and I'm pushing through it. I'm finding ways to get through it, but just know everything's fine. But today I have a package to show you. So Ghost and I are going to go on our walk. I'm going to listen to my audiobook and zen for the morning, and then I'm going to show you what I got in my package. I'm excited. I do have to pick a couple things up at the Walmarts. I hate the Walmarts, but I have to go there So I will see you guys in a video second. This is what I got in the mail that I wanted to show you guys. These are my new LED grow lights for all stages. They are full spectrum. 2 lights came in this package that I will be setting up today. They're 200 watt and they cover 4 feet by 4 feet. So I will be setting these up today so that way my seed starting area is all set up. I also got these guys here. These are seed starting little pods, I call them. They are approximately, I think it said 2¼ inch wide, and they're 3 inches deep, which is what I wanted for my onions. Last year I was using these guys. They are 3-inch pots and they take up way more room on my seed starting table than I prefer. So these are only going to be used for my bigger plants like my tomatoes and my peppers. But these I'm going to use for basically anything else like my herbs and whatnot. But mainly the onions because they will take up less room. So I'm going to get these set up today. I am about to go run to the Walmarts and I am going to go get coffee. So I will be back with you to set these up in a little while. All right, guys, I got my lights lined up. This is a 5-foot table, a 5 foot, I think by like 2.5 or 3. I don't know. I haven't measured that way. What I have measured is the length of the table. So I have a 5-foot table, so I laid out my lights so that there's a foot on either end. So there's a foot from the end of the table to one light, there's a foot in between, and then there is a foot from the other light to the end of the table. So I'm going to actually put some screws in up here, which you guys will see, and I'm gonna hang everything up so I can see that everything works. I'm gonna get my cords all lined out and get this area ready for seed starting, so that way when I start my seeds, I just gotta turn everything on. Let's get her done. All right, I have finished setting everything up, so I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see. All right, pardon the mess, but so I took the little heating mats off and moved this over just to get a layout of how it would look. So right now this looks fantastic. Like I said, I have these set up so that they are a foot from roughly 12 to 13 inches from the top of this planter. I have hooked up my cords for the heat mats. I have them hooked up here, and I made sure that the cords were not dangling. And I taped these over here to try and help things in that aspect. Now, one of the best parts of how I have these set up is they're hooked up with these chains. These chains did not come with it. I put some screws up there, so as my plants grow, I will be able to just very easily move the chain up with no issue. These are very light. And yeah, so that's everything. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and yeah, I think that's it. I did it. So I think I'm actually gonna end this here for you guys, so that way you have a video for tomorrow. I'm gonna edit this super quickly. It's a 2-day vlog. It's been a rough day. couple days, guys. You know how things are going right now. I will record that other video either later today or tomorrow or Friday, so you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from mentally. So you understand. I'm sure you understand, but I feel bad, and explaining things to you guys will make me feel better. So it's done. It's set up. I'm going to turn everything off and go edit this video, guys. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you guys in that next video. Stay tuned for all the seed starting.